Since TikTok is now receiving more traffic than Google, would you say it's wise that every business should have a TikTok account?
No.
Mhm.
You and I don't have discussed that a little bit. Um, I think that TikTok, all right, let's back up. TikTok announced that they're looking at opening stores, that you could go to TikTok and actually buy things. Well, suddenly that opens the concept of this is for business as well as for lunatic fringe. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that out there. Would I normally operate my business on TikTok? Maybe, maybe not. Do we do a lot of videos? Sure. Are they informative? Sure. Ask us anything we could put up on TikTok. We can create and do things that way. Is our audience on TikTok? Do you find that in the middle of the day, a lot of SEOs that are out there, my audience, right? Do I find that a lot of them, do I find that a lot of business owners or, managers of SEO or people who would hire us as an agency are on TikTok? No. And you have to ask that same thing of you. Are you just trying to reach consumers and that large market is what you want? Then maybe. We don't know what the store is going to look like. We don't know anything else. Now, by the way, the concept of more users all depends on how you do it, right? A famous saying is, if you torture the data long enough, it will confess to anything. So who is it that actually says that TikTok is bigger than YouTube or anybody else? How would you do that? And does anybody when's the last time anybody contacted your company because of something on TikTok, right? And if you did post there, would they still care? That's a conversation you, Dylan, and I have had. Can you do it? Sure. Should you try it? Maybe. Is it something that is going to be a high return on investment? Totally unknown, but it really depends upon your persona. Who is it you're targeting? Is that where they live? Remember, there's two things. It's like fishing. And I've said this before. If you want to catch fish, going fishing, you want to catch fish, you have to use the bait that the fish are biting, and you have to fish where the fish are. So, do I have something that will perform well in the TikTok world? And is my fish there? Right? Do I have the bait? And are there fish there that would care about my business? And if the answer to both of those is yes, then certainly do the trial.
Yeah, like you said, Bruce, you and I have been talking about this a lot, actually, because, we've explored, should we do that? Because it is a very compelling argument to think that if TikTok really is that popular, if we believe the reports that they actually did get more traffic than Google last year, then it's something where like, okay, yeah, that's a pretty easy answer, right? You just go where everybody's there. But like you pointed out, just because there's everybody going there doesn't mean that's necessarily the audience that you want to attract. Like maybe the main customers you have, their age range is above 35, where I can almost guarantee you the age range of people using TikTok is below 35. So, and a lot of those videos that are there, I mean, not just to pick on TikTok, but a lot of them are nonsense. They're just goofy videos of people doing weird random things. I'm not saying it can't be useful or that you can't post something that could actually generate good traffic for your business. But right now we're still looking at it ourselves and kind of exploring like who goes there? What's the primary reason they go there? And right now it doesn't seem like it's the YouTube equivalent. YouTube is a vast array of things that people post about, a lot of educational stuff, but right now TikTok is kind of a whirlwind of weird personalities and just strange videos that are just people dancing. And, it's fun for some people, but I just don't know as far as a business sense that it makes sense for everybody to go get one right now. So it just kind of like Bruce mentioned, it depends on what you're trying to achieve from it. But you never know, maybe it will turn into something much bigger, and we'll see. And we're actually working on a mini course right now that's about video optimization. And we mentioned TikTok a lot in that video. But the main point I was trying to get with this is every social media site that you post to, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, they all have different audiences, and depends on, like you said, the persona and who you're trying to reach. So there's a lot that kind of goes into it, and not just simply bunch of people go there, that's where we got to post. It's like, that's probably not the wisest strategy. So there's a little more that goes into it than that. But is it right for you? I don't know. Yeah, I had to kind of make that call, and we'll see what happens with TikTok over the next year or so, because maybe it's just a fad that will fade out, and maybe it's going to be like a MySpace or something. I don't know. Like a lot of sites that were popular, 5-10 years ago no longer are as cool as they once were. So we'll see.
If you want to ask Bruce Clay your SEO question, head on over to seotraining.com/pages/webinar and register to join our next live webinar with the father of SEO himself. It's completely free and allows you to get the SEO insights you need for your website. So sign up today so you don't miss out.